My name is Max Reinicker. I am a financial life advisor with Liberty Life. I joined Liberty Life in October 1991. I met Jeff socially. We were at a friend's home having a braai, and we were typical things, standing around the braai chatting to each other. And soon after the braai, what had happened was Jeff was running a business, and his staff were inquiring about pension, so he phoned me up, and that's where our business relationship started.
For the last couple of years, or many years that I've known Max, we've become fairly friendly. He is a guy that's always looked after my interests as far as insurance is concerned. He's always been my broker. I've always had a passion for building boats, but I enjoyed building boats so much to the point that I decided to go into building boats as a profession.
Even though Jeff is a very relaxed kind of guy, when it came down to looking after his family, he was quite serious about that.
In the beginning, I thought that it was a waste of money, and I probably said to Max something like, I don't need it. But I sooner or later realized to myself, with the help of Max explaining the whole scenario to me, because I was on my own, I wasn't employed by a company, I was self-employed, that I needed these sort of cover. Around about 6 years ago, I left the factory one afternoon and I experienced dizzy spells. I drove home. I didn't think much of it until Monday morning. I then went to see my local GP. He recommended I go for an MRI.
And he said to me that he's not well, he's been to see his doctor. They're not sure exactly what it is, but it looks like he's going to need to go for MRI scans. He knew he had his medical aid with me, and could I please help him with that? And that's how it started.
Once I was diagnosed with what I had, yes, I suddenly realized that I'm in a bit of trouble here. And I was lying on the couch one day and Max walked in, and I said to Max, where to from here? What happens now? I mean, I can't work, I can't do this, I can't do that.
Your first fear, I suppose, as a financial advisor is, firstly, have I got cover for that for my client? Because you can go and tell people that they need a lot of good things and they don't always take them. So that was my first fear.
And Max pulled out a file out of his briefcase and he said, no, well, you've got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. And it did make me feel a lot better.
And I was quite chuffed to see that I'd put quite a lot of cover in place for those, for anything like multiple sclerosis. At that point, I had no idea that he would be struck so badly with the condition that he wouldn't be able to work.
And when he explained to me what I had, I knew that I hadn't lost control, because prior to that, there was a sense that I was going to lose my company, I was going to lose my ability to manage the company. But all the policies that I had covered that.
One of the side effects of MS is depression. And I suppose you've got to try and do everything that you can to stay, in the zone, so that you don't get into that mode. And I'm sure that knowing that financially he could still ensure that his kids had a good education, that they could put food on the table, that things were taken care of, certainly helped in reducing that stress. It might have helped him with his condition.
I've had to deal emotionally and physically with what's happened to me, but financially I still am in the same place as I was prior to me being diagnosed with MS.
People want service, they want friendship, they want reassurance that things are taken care of. Financial advice.